paths with someone who has changed your life? Hi, my name is Maddie, and because of Kaylee, I laughed a lot harder, cried a lot less, and smiled a lot more. This past year of college will be remembered and dear to my heart forever, thanks to my wonderful roommate. I have known Kaylee for just under a year, but when you live with someone, forced or not, you learn a lot about them and get to know them fairly quickly. Kaylee and I had our ups and downs, but mostly ups and very few downs. Today is Kaylee's 21st birthday, and it being my greatest honor to celebrate this wonderful day with such a wonderful person. My first impression of Kaylee was that she disliked me. She was always quiet and kept to herself all the time. I would talk to her and she wouldn't respond. I became worried and called my mom panicked, asking what I should do and what I did wrong. After getting a little closer to Kaylee, I learned that she had trouble hearing out of one of her ears and she could not hear sometimes. This is a huge relief on my part. Kaylee and I only grew closer there on out. Kaylee and I enjoyed doing absolutely nothing together. We were often found showered and ready for bed right after softball practice, which is about 7 or 8 o'clock each night. We would either pass out then or lay in our beds in the dark and just talk forever. Sometimes we would watch a movie or series on Netflix or Hulu. I would just like to say that we finished the Twilight series in just 2 days. We often wandered around Walmart aimlessly and drove around the many streets of North Platte, jamming to almost every song on the radio. I think we were both thankful that our personalities are very similar and how well we got along. Since we were part of the softball team, that meant we had 2 more roommates in our apartment. These roommates weren't exactly the cleanest people. They would often, more like every day, leave messes everywhere, and that would frustrate Kaylee and I. I wanted to make them clean up after themselves, but Kaylee was nice enough to pick up after them, every time. She would get angry, so I would find her scrubbing the counter a little harder than it needed to be, and aggressively taking out the trash. Kaylee and I always decided we needed to do laundry on the worst possible days. It was either raining or snowing when we'd run across the parking lot to the laundry room. One of my favorite memories from this past year of Kaylee would have to be when I made her laugh so hard that she sounded like some sort of spaceship taking off, which in turn made us both laugh harder. She also enjoys randomly breaking out in song, especially at 11 o'clock at night, so I would just sing along as if it were normal. Kaylee was always there for me. She even helped me dumpster dive to get a free dorm fridge and supported my crazy love for houseplants. I think I ended up with 5 plants throughout our small room. Kaylee and I have such a great bond, and I am so thankful for her. Through the year, we learned so much about each other and life. I hope Kaylee is a good roommate this fall at Shadron, but she can never replace me. Let's raise a glass. For me, non-alcoholic, since I'm still 18. For Kaylee's 21st birthday, and to many more, happy birthday.